Hello and welcome to Priya's Corner. Well, politics is not unlike a game of chess. You really have to have your wits about you. You have to play a move while thinking of the 10 moves ahead, the next move, while the opposition is also thinking how to checkmate you, how to cut your moves and how to move across the board. So here we have, let's take a look at the parliament session with the help of a chessboard. The budget session began on a good note. We had the government on one side, the treasury benches, and the opposition on the other. The Prime Minister and the leader of opposition took their positions. The Prime Minister and the treasury benches fired the first salvo with the budget, coming up with a very surprisingly please all budget. In fact, the opposition has always been saying that this government is against the middle class. Well, guess what? This budget actually addressed all those concerns and brought in moves and tax breaks for the middle class. What did the opposition do? In fact, that actually put the opposition on somewhat of a back foot, because soon after there were the Delhi Assembly elections where the BJP swept the capital city. The opposition was on a back foot, but not for long, because they came up with their own ammunition and brought in the issue of rigged electoral votes. They wanted the Election Commission to take a look at the electoral malpractices and wanted to raise the issue in Parliament. The government said no way, this is not an issue that they wanted to talk about. Instead, they brought in the new education policy, which talked about bringing 3 languages. That there was of course talk that they wanted to impose Hindi through the back door. The opposition, especially the people from the south, said that we don't want this. We are seeing this as a move to sneak in Hindi, and they protested against it and moved to the well of the house. We had even MPs from DMK wearing t-shirts with slogans on it, which of course the government said no way, this is, and they adjourned the house saying this is anti-parliamentary. In addition, there was another move by the government. They brought about the delimitation policy that came in, was proposing to take the 226 census and redraw the parliamentary seats. Now the South said, the opposition, especially the DMK and MPs from the South, said no way, because this actually is going to reduce the number of seats if you're going by population, and the South is going to be punished for performance. So again, the BJP said, the Home Minister in fact stepped in and assured the House that no, the South seats will not be in any way cut short. But the opposition said they may not be cutting short the South seats. What happens when the seats are increased to as many as 888? You may not increase our number of seats, but proportionally we will still have the lesser number. So this was not done. This became a huge issue. Houses was disrupted, houses was adjourned, and the opposition then came up with another move to capture the government on the back foot, Manipur. They are saying issues such as Manipur are not being discussed. What is the government doing? You want to discuss Aurangzeb, the BJP wants to discuss Shivaji. What about issues that are burning, the state that is burning? The government said wrong, the Prime Minister has spoken on Manipur. The opposition said yes, he's spoken, but he hasn't spoken about Manipur inside the House. He has given a statement outside the House. So these are the real issues that are being discussed, but what about, these are the issues that are really being discussed, but what about the real issues? The issues of jobs, the issues of unemployment. What do the people want to hear? Farmers' protests. While Parliament was going on, there was a crackdown by the government on the farmers, and the farmers were lifted from the Punjab-Haryana border. The government wants to discuss, the opposition wanted to discuss that, but the government adjourned the House on the issue of the fact that the DMK MPs have entered the House wearing t-shirts with slogans. As a result, the treasury benches are saying that we wanted to discuss the agricultural bill, but you have adjourned the House. We didn't get a chance to discuss it. Government is saying too bad, you are the ones who are not coming up with a concerted opposition strategy. Somebody wants to discuss delimitation, somebody wants to discuss Manipur, somebody wants to discuss farmers, somebody had wanted to discuss Sambal violence, Nagpur violence. So why are you guys not coming up with a concerted strategy? Don't blame us for your confusion. Well, that is where Parliament stands, and as you can see, it's daggers drawn, face to face, opposition and the government up in arms, no room to maneuver at all. Is the Parliament going to function at all, or is it going to look like this hapless chessboard here?
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.